the guest we'll be speaking to this morning on the State of the Nation as the polls open officially at this moment. Let's cross over straight to Gatete Njoroge, who's standing by in Kasipul, the latest. Gatete, good morning. It's good to see you. Has voting started? It's 6 a.m. already.
Good morning, Trevor. After 7 weeks of campaign and weeks of IEBC preparing for the day, indeed, Trevor, the day is finally here when residents of Kasipul will have an opportunity to elect their next member of parliament. I'm in South Kasipul ward, and here I'm at Kasimba Primary School, and here we have a number of polling stations. Trevor, the voting is yet to start, but we're being told by the presiding officer that it is starting in the next few minutes. But even just before the voting, I just want to take you through the process of what will be happening here, Trevor. If my cameraman can just show you. So once a voter comes through this particular entrance, we have places which have been marked, and this is where the presiding officer will be seated during the whole process, Trevor. But once a voter comes, Trevor, what will be happening here is that this is the first stop for the voter who will be coming to vote for the next member of parliament. Here we have the KIMS kit, and this is what is used to identify the voters who will be coming here to vote. Once you get here, you need to have your identification document, that is your ID or the passport. And once you get here, you have to present it to the first clerk who has the KIMS kit, and his main work is to identify the voter. Remember, the KIMS kit is used to identify the facial image of the voter. It gets the fingerprint, and finally, he is able to take the picture of the identification document, and this verifies that the person who is coming to vote, then he is a verified voter and is registered at this particular polling station. From here, Trevor, the voter moves to the next stop, and this is where they are issued with the ballot papers. You are issued with your ballot paper, Trevor, and then from this particular point, a voter is allowed to access the polling booth, and this is where they go to, and they're able to mark the person that they want to elect as their next member of parliament. The next stage, Trevor, they'll come here, and at this particular point is where now they'll cast their votes and vote for the person they want to vote as their next member of parliament. From this particular point, Trevor, that's where they move to the next point, and that's where they are marked with an ink to show that they have already voted. From that point, Trevor, they are supposed to go home. You remember, that was yesterday, the Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen said they will not allow people to loiter around the polling station. So once a voter is done with the whole process that will be happening here, Trevor, they will be allowed to go home and wait for the announcement of the result. From this particular polling station, Trevor, what will be happening is that we'll be having Form 35A, and this is the form that, Trevor, will be used to declare the winner at the polling station. From that particular point, at the tallying center, we'll have the Form 35B, and this is what will be used to basically announce the winner at the tallying center. And from all the Form 35Bs that will be generated from all the polling stations, Trevor, then we'll have the Form 35C, and that is the form that will be used to declare who will be the next member of parliament from Kasipul. Trevor, we'll be moving around this constituency, and we'll be giving you updates in regards to what will be happening during the day and how the voting process will be taking place. But at the moment, Trevor, we're waiting for the exercise to kick off.
How is the security situation where you have observed more numbers of troops on the ground?
Yes, Trevor, the moment we came in, we saw a number of police officers who were moving around the polling stations. We cannot confirm the numbers, but what I can confirm is that we have sufficient number of security officers who have been deployed at Kasimba Primary School, where we have a number of polling stations. So, Trevor, the security is good. They have sufficient number of police officers. While we were coming here from where we are residing, we also saw a number of police officers on the road, some of them patrolling in Oyugis town, Trevor. So there is heavy presence of police officers to make sure that the exercise takes place without any cases of violence, Trevor.
All right, thanks, Gatete.